If you are a man who has difficulty in seducing the most beautiful women in the room, then you need to change the game. There are a lot of components when you are trying to seduce a girl. It involves making some changes in your personality. You must add the good parts of your character and subtract the bad ones. The question is how to differentiate between those good and bad parts. To seduce any woman, you need to become an amalgam of all her good qualities. You need to be funny and equally serious at the same time. Show that you are confident but also shy in sensitive moments. All of these actions produce charm, which is precisely what you lack. By the end of this video, you'll learn to become the Prince Charming of every girl's dreams. Number 7. It's all about timing. Timing is essential if you want to seduce a beautiful girl. We understand that you have a burning desire to achieve everything. We know you want to take her to the bedroom and initiate intimacy, but that is not how women function. If you want to seduce a girl, you have to slow down. Don't start sending promiscuous messages right out of the gate. Instead of openly preaching about your desire for her, try to get to know her. We understand that you are attached and wouldn't be initiating or participating in a conversation if that wasn't the case. However, you need to put aside your preconceived ideas about her. You need to drop all projections and assumptions. She will feel uncomfortable around you if you jump the gun too early. More importantly, she will feel unsafe around you. That is a huge turn-off for women. They can't feel seduced or sexually aroused if they don't feel protected and safe. So play your cards right and first talk to her. Then, move on to the next step slowly but gradually. Once you see positive feedback, move on to the next step, which is being physical. Number 6. The body speaks too. Your body language is essential. According to research, communication involves two components. One is verbal communication. The second is nonverbal communication. You'll need to have a firm grip on nonverbal communication because most of the communication is done non-verbally. It means you need to talk more with your body and less with your mouth. When you compliment her, you need to compliment her in a manner that shows you are genuine. Don't compliment her looks. Compliment her personality and tell her that she is different from others. Make sure that when you do this, your eyes are locked with hers. Make sure your shoulders are not slouching when talking to her. Your face, feet, and chest must all be pointed in the same direction, which is towards her. All these actions make you look more confident and decisive. As a result, you look more masculine than other men, which then seduces her because she is feminine. If you don't care about these body language cues, you will never be able to seduce her. Don't underestimate this trick. Body language is crucial to attracting a woman. Number 5. Perfect atmosphere. Making sure that the atmosphere is right is extremely important. You have to understand that female psychology differs significantly from male psychology. As a man, you don't require a very safe environment to be intimate, but for women, that is a crucial thing. They cannot feel love if there is no safety. Safety is not the only thing women require. Women desire a beautiful environment in which to be intimate. They want everything to be perfect, excellent, and romantic. It means that the place has to be clean and tidy. It wouldn't be so bad if you had a pleasant aroma in that place. All of these are cues that tick the checkboxes in her mind. It will set her mood and therefore make your job easier. So, never underestimate the ambiance of a place. Make sure that she is in an environment where there is dim light. Where candles are burning, there is freshness in the air. All of these are important because not only will she feel safe, but she will also feel aroused. Number 4. Understand her. It is incredibly crucial for guys to understand. Most of the guys don't care about what sort of signs that woman is throwing. They don't care what she is saying. They don't watch how she reacts to their jokes. Is she even reciprocating your advances or not? Guys, don't worry about this at all. You must understand that you can't force a woman to feel aroused. If you try to force it, the exact opposite will happen. She will feel uncomfortable and then back away from you. That is what will happen if you don't understand the environment. So when you are talking to her, ensure you understand her. Try to understand what type of social cues she is throwing at you. Is she interested in you, or is she uncomfortable around you? If she is interested in you, she will bite her lips and set her hair around you. She might even show her neck and other beautiful features of her face and body. All of this indicates that she is aroused, but if you don't see any of these signs, be careful. Number 3, it's the small things. Guys don't care about the little things. Small things matter a lot. especially for women because they observe the value of these small things. Even gestures that may appear insignificant to you are significant in front of their eyes. For example, if you open a door for her, this action might feel little to you, but for her as a woman, it has significant value. So make sure that you pay attention to small gestures. However, you must ensure you don't go all out. Small gestures mean that you stroke her with your thumb. You can even kiss her on the forehead if you're on a date. People skip these precious moments for more obvious ones. Keep in mind that your kissing doesn't have to become tonsil hockey. Just make sure that it is soft and slow. Instead of groping her, be more subtle. Stroke your hand up and down her back. It would be magnificent if you continued speaking to her in a low voice while doing all these actions. Number 2, keep things simple. Keeping things simple is extremely important when trying to seduce a woman. Most guys think they need to go overboard when trying to seduce a woman. It is very wrong because you don't know how she would feel. You don't know how she would react if you tried to go overboard. Don't just walk in and start kissing her passionately. Try to be more subtle in your approach. You must set the mood and vibe for such a grand gesture. Don't give exaggerated compliments either. You need to make sure you are thinking of 3 things when trying to seduce a girl. These things are attention, consideration, and patience. Attention does not mean you start chasing after her, desperately begging for her attention. It means to listen to what she is saying and reciprocate accordingly. Consideration means reading how she is reacting to your gestures. Patience is the most important one. Seduction isn't about rushing things into the bedroom, but about creating an air of intimacy. Therefore, keep things on a lighter note and make sure you don't go overboard. Number 1, listen to the details. Listen to the details she is telling you. It is the difference between high-value men and low-testosterone men. When average Joe talks to a beautiful girl, he thinks about her body. All he is thinking about is how beautiful she is. He doesn't care what she is saying. He doesn't care about the personality she has. His gaze might be locked onto her face, but something else is happening in his head. Something much more vulgar and promiscuous. You need to be better than that. You need to be much more respectable than that. Listen to what she is saying carefully. Remember tiny details from that conversation and bring those details up when you chat with her. It is the best way to make her think about you. If you don't do this, she will realize you are only after one thing. She will immediately back away from you. Whenever you are having a conversation with her, make sure that it is a healthy one. It should never be a one-sided story. Now, you don't have to go overboard with this as well. Most guys become clingy. What they do is the exact opposite of this. Conclusion. You have to make sure that you are taking things slow, because if you aren't careful about it, she might get spooked. Once that happens, your chances of seducing and wooing her drop to 0. Make sure that you don't go overboard with your seductive tactics. Keep things simple and on a lighter note. Make sure that you pay attention to small gestures because they will be appreciated a lot. And most importantly, learn to be patient. It's all about the waiting game. If you have made it this far, comment below with the word 100% to confirm that you have received the knowledge from this video. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.